boys and girls. Just wanted to go and check out the garden again, see how things are going. Hope y'all are all doing well and staying safe and healthy. As we approach the garden, let's go visit the first bed. You can see that doesn't have much growth, but right here in the corner, you can see some of the carrots are beginning to germinate. It looks like maybe the water washed all the seed up against the board there, so they're just kind of all packed in there, but we can still thin them out and get some good produce out of them. Over here we see that we have some cilantro that has begun to germinate and grow, and likewise down here the spinach, which is kind of tiny, but it's there, so hopefully it will continue to thrive and do well. Let's take a look at the second bed. As we move over to the second bed, we see that the trellis is up there with their sugar snap peas growing up the trellis. They tend to grow upward onto the trellis rather than spreading out, using those tendrils that we talked about, those thread-like strands that are on the plants to let them reach out there and grab onto the trellis for support. As we move to the potatoes, you can see they are continuing to thrive and grow, and hopefully we'll have some nice potatoes in June. In the third bed, we see the onions are doing quite well as some other vegetables growing right past them. In each one of the gardens, we placed a rain gauge. Rain gauges are good tools to be able to monitor the amount of water that's being placed in the garden. Proper watering is important for a good harvest. Rain gauges are usually cylinder-shaped plastic tubes that collect the rainfall. The cylinder has a measurement along the side, much like a ruler. These lines and numbers are used to read how much water has been collected during a rainfall. The spacing between the numbers are broken into 10 sections using smaller lines. Each part of that section is 1/10 of the whole inch. Let's practice reading a rain gauge. As you look at the gauge, you need to make sure that it is sitting level. Try to hold it at eye level. As you read it, you read from the bottom of the cylinder, working your way upward. Once you have located the water line on your rain gauge, look for the two large numbers. Where is it located between? In our example, it's located between the 1 and the 2. Therefore, we know that there has been over 1 inch of rain collected. Now going upward to the top, count as many lines above the 1 that you can see until you get to the water line. That number is in the tenths of rain. So, for this reading, there was a recording of 1 1/10 inch of rain. Now let's give you a try. Look at the blue line. How would you read and record it? It's located between the 1 and the 2, and then counting the lines up, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 1.6 inches of rain, or you could say 1 6/10 of rain. Here's another one. See if you can read it. It's between the 2 and the 3. Now how many little lines above the 2? 1, 2, and 3. So it's 2.3 inches of rain, or 2 3/10. How about this one? It's a little different, as we don't even have 1 single inch of rain yet. So do you think you can figure it out? It's a little tricky, but I bet you can get it. Count the little tiny lines. Each one represents a tenth, and you get 6 lines. So you record it as 0.6 or 6/10 of an inch of rain. Well, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed learning how to read a rain gauge and that you will find it useful. Take care. The Learn Learn, Grow, Eat, and Go series is provided by Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Service, Wise County, and the Better Living for Texans program. The Learn, Grow, Eat, and Go series is a unique 10-session educational experience geared for third graders learning gardening skills and how to improve fruit and vegetable intake. The material purchased for this program is funded by the USDA's Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or SNAP.